I'm gonna tell my dad I love him.
Yeah, my dad, who I've told you.
Could you just come a little bit to the left?
Sorry.
For ghost's sake.
I was talking about my dad.
Good
I
one.
started
Great.
thinking about.
Oh God. Okay.
Started thinking about Paps. He, as I've said many times, he's Israeli and does not have full command of the English language. God damn it. Oh, so all I was gonna say was my dad is like the king of like not giving helpful answers to like multiple choice questions. Like, Dad, you want pizza or sushi tonight? Yes! Oh, good. Thank you for clearing that up, Bob. Pete sushi it is.
Yeah.
I've told you I don't have like actively working sweat glands, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do remember that. Doesn't make it any less weird now.
Yeah, no, it's like
You are practically a freak.
they do work. I just have like malfunctioning sweat glands, so I really don't sweat unless I'm super crazy hot, and then like even then I just glow. I glow a little.
You glisten.
Yeah. So what actually happens is I have fucking heat strokes and I almost die.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The first time it happened was when I was a little kid, and my dad, we were walking through Hershey Park together, and it was like a blazing hot day, and so like everybody's sweating except for me, but my body temperature is like 105 degrees or whatever, and like fever temperatures.
Yeah.
But I was always one of those kids that like I never wanted to bother anyone, so if like something was bothering me, I just would kind of like hold it in.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And so finally I was like, I don't feel so good. And my dad was like, we drove hours to get here, you're fine! You know, like, not in a mean way, but just in a like, whoops, he didn't know he was killing me. And, and everything went white. It was the spookiest thing. Like, I lost my vision completely.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like, it was what, like, people describe in, like, early forms of epilepsy when they don't, like, actually have a seizure, but they lose, like, vision. And then like I just started shivering, and we went back to the hotel, and I got like an insane fever of like 100, whatever's very dangerous, like 103, 104 degrees, something like that. And like my mom was super scared, and it was just a good family trip to Hershey Park. It was just a good time.
A great time.
But I survived, and my dad, much like he always did whenever he had a parenting snafu, took me for pancakes, and all was well. This is nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. Gah.
I guess I'm just keeping going up.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Excuse me. You'll be fine. Catch you later.
See ya.
Ah!
Whoa.
Son of a bitch! Ah!
Son of bitch.
Son of a bitch! Oh, that makes me think of my dad.
Really?
Son. Yeah, anytime I hear someone say broken English, I think of my pops. Alright, fine, I won't tell you.
No, please.
It's a really cute story, but whatever.
No.
Alright.
Alright.
Now I'm afraid to start it.
No, go ahead.
Okay. My dad saw a lot of like fucked up shit in the war, so like as soon as it was over, he was like, I don't want to be in Israel anymore. I'm super bummed out and depressed.
Yeah.
So he had like, it's like that classic like immigrant story. He had like $100 in his pocket, and he flew to America, or he took a boat, I can't remember, and he was going to take a Greyhound bus across the country to LA, where he like had some friends or family or whatever. Mm-hmm. But he was only in New York for a day, and he was like trying to ride the subway around, but he like couldn't figure out the subway because the New York subway is fucking confusing as shit if you've never done it before. So he didn't know where the A train was. He was at Columbus Circle on the 60th Street subway station, and he saw a cute girl, and he went up to her and he asked her in like broken English. He was like, do you know the way to the A train? And she was like, well, yeah, that's actually the train I'm taking, so I'll show you where it is. And that was my mom.
Oh.
Yeah, and like he just like super fell in love with her crazy hard, like instantly. And like at the end of the subway ride, like when he got to his stop, like my dad is like super confident but not at all smooth. So like he just like he just knew he couldn't let her get away, so he put his arm around her arm and he was like, "We're going to lunch." And my mom like laughed at him and she was like, no, we're not." But she was like, "I just came from lunch, but here's my number." And she was like, "I'd never given my number to anybody before, but I just got a cool vibe from him." And they started dating, and 3 years later, boom jams, marriage me.
Oh, damn.
Ain't that some crazy shit?
Marriage me.
Marriage/me. I believe in that order.
Oh god damn it, dude! I wish I could play it for you. My dad left me right before I came here. My dad left me another fucking absolute gem of a voicemail, but like, okay, right at the end he was like, "And don't play this on GameGrumps, or I'm never talking to you again." Damn it! Because like all I'm thinking is like, oh, I cannot wait.
But I mean, he didn't. Oh shit! I think there was a thing up there that I could have got if the guy stuck around.
That's it.
Yeah, but he didn't say don't paraphrase it on GameGrumps.
Oh, I mean, I don't need to paraphrase. It's just like it's just your typical fair with tons of shit, and then like an mixed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know.
What was he like in the middle of taking a dump?
He was just thinking about too many things at once.
The stock market and driving and the cost of cars these days.
That's kind of what it was like. I can probably. I wonder if I'm allowed to share texts he sent me, because there was another good one recently. He was at. It's funny because he doesn't have the strongest grip on the English language, but he loves to make fun of other people who don't, as if he's like Mr. English. So he found this menu, and in some part of New York that, like, I guess it's the restaurant owned by immigrants, and it's like the best tiramisu cake in New Jersey. Oh, it's in New Jersey. If you know like, you know pay. And so like,
Hey.
yeah, so he writes me, he's like, "Ah, if you know like, you know pay."
Like not even adding anything to it.
Yeah. I was like, "Did you like?" And he was like, "Well, you didn't get there. We're eating the main dish." And I was like, "All right, just make sure to no pay if you know like." And he responds with, "You're not the boss of me." So fucking out of nowhere.
You're not the boss.
You're not the boss.
He's like joking around, and then he's like, "Hey, you can't tell me what to do." All
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly what it was. You are not the boss of me. Love you.
Come on now.
This guy gets the same look on his face when he moves across shoveling that my dad gets when he shovels. Oh god.
And then if you try to bug him, he's like, "Oh, just leave me alone."
Yeah.
Did your dad do that? Like, if you're doing something physical, like carrying something really heavy, and then like, if you just kind of like bump into a wall, they're like, "Watch it!"
My dad really never got too mad at me.
Oh.
Except.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I blacked that out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn.
I landed in the spikes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't fair.
Except for the very, very specific time I remember when my dad was tired of shoveling, and we had like a really, really heavy winter in New Jersey, and like there was just like a
Winter's coming.
yeah. Oh, winter fucking came that year. I think it was like 94, 96. That was it. And there was like
It's really hot, dude.
so dumb. So yeah, like that winter, like there was just one giant snowstorm after another. So my dad just got tired of shoveling all the time, and he was like, he bought a snowblower, and it was like the biggest fucking deal to him. He was so excited, and I managed to destroy it in 30 seconds.
How did you do that?
Well, because like
What is wrong with you?
I was sort of young, and like I didn't have like the same like I just was stupider, and I didn't have the same body control that I have now and all that. So like he was like, "Dan, I'll let you use the snowblower, but be careful, okay? Because it's you've never used one." I was like, I think I know how to use a snowblower." Like I was so fucking like, I was nicely done. Way to land in victory on the things that kill you.
Oh yeah, sure. No, I'm invincible after I kill people. So that's,
Oh, okay.
it's
Cool.
video game rules. Video game logic. Whoa! Die on spikes, but win against Sky. Don't die on spikes. That's a meme for your Reddit.
Oh goodness. So yeah, like so he put me in charge of the snowblower and he walks inside and like, you know, it's got a long cord that like connects inside the house or to a power source or whatever. And my first like thing that I do is run right over the cord. So it's like and it sucks up the entire cord and fucking destroys the mechanism forever.
Oh man, you're an idiot.
Oh, dude, I felt like it too. And I had to like walk into the house and tell my dad that I just destroyed his pride and joy new thing while he was still removing his jacket from outside. So he had to simultaneously deal with the pain of losing, like going back outside, losing this thing he liked a lot and was looking forward to, and also the realization that his fucking son is an idiot.
Well, I think he already knew that.
Yeah, he was already at peace with that.
He was like, Dan, don't fuck up now. Okay, Daddy.
He had a good one while I was home this past time. He was like, Dan, where can people buy your music? And I was like, oh, you know, like digitally. Usually people get it digitally, but I mean, with Starbomb, there's also physical copies, and we'll probably do CDs of Ninja Sex Party. And he's like, can people hear it on Spoofy? I'm like,
Does he mean Spotify?
Do you mean Spotify? And he's like, Spoofy. He's like, yeah. Yeah! I'm in a restaurant, so I'm trying not to like laugh and cause him embarrassment. Oh my god, that was my favorite. Can I listen to that spoofy? I'd imagine you could, Father. If that were a thing.
If there were such a thing, Spoofy would be the one place you could go.
I'm naming my next dog Spoofy.
All right, so I promised you guys a voicemail from my dad.
Here goes.
He wanted to congratulate me on getting 5 million hits on Luigi's Ballad, which is very exciting for him.
Wait, Luigi's Ballad has 5 million hits?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
You fucking serious?
Yeah. We don't check it the way our parents do, you know, like.
Wait, you're not fucking with me.
Yeah, no,
Luigi's Ballad literally has 5 million
It's over
hits?
5 million. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Isn't that cool?
Holy crap.
I know. Thank you, everybody.
That's a lot of hits.
I know, but it's like it's a dream come true, especially for my dad. He's like 5 million hits. All right, here we go.
Hey, Don. Your dad. I want to congratulate you on breaking the 5 million hits on YouTube. And enjoy Mom. I'm freezing my ass off with Roxy here. It never stopped snowing. So I love you, and call me when you can. Bye.
Oh my god, he sounds exactly like your impression of him.
Oh, dude, I fucking and I'm freezing my ass off.
There's snow. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, congratulations on 5 million hits.
It's like fucking Ren.
It's the best.
5! I couldn't do my Ren voice.
All right. So I found another voicemail from my dad that I really
great.
that I really enjoyed.
Good, go.
Okay, check it out.
Do it.
Here we go.
Where is it?
Oh, balls. Hold on, I forgot to hit speakerphone.
Idiot.
Got it.
Dummy.
Here we go. From a dad.
All right, go for it.
Welcome to the East Coast, to the snow. I hope you made it, and you're not stuck in the airport someplace. So if you get the message, give us a call. I'll text you. So bye.
god, dude! You can tell when like. I wish I had a readout, like a heart monitor readout of his brain where you can see where it just flatlines. It's just like,
Bye.
bye. Oh, he is the best.
There it is, ghost.
So what? He explained to me why he does that, because Hebrew is his first language. So like. He actually thinks everything in Hebrew, then has to translate it in his head into English, and then he can say it. So, like, sometimes between sentences, he'll just have to reload and just be like, but sometimes he gets caught in a fucking logic loop.
A time loop.
Yeah, and then he's just stuck there for like 7 seconds.
Doing the time loop.
Oh.
Let's do the A. Bye.
You can actually, I'll play it again for you later. You can hear my mom laughing in the background.
That's awesome, dude. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Special requests from the Eagle Raptor.
I don't like the way those balls are just there.
Son of Raptor.
Son of Papa Raptor.
Oh shit. Oh shit, there's a nanner! Damn! Yo, monkey shooting fucking shit at me.
I finally talked to my dad about, because he's very excited, and so he like reads up on like what's going on with us on the subreddit and shit like that. And I was like, you know, people love hearing about you. And he was like, I would appreciate if maybe you kept me out of it. I'm like, sorry, buddy. As long as you continue to be hilarious and cool, I'm gonna have to talk about you.
I don't mind.
Yeah, neither do I. Mostly because of this music.
Yeah. Yeah!
Oh god, it's so catchy.
And all this is because my fucking dad decided to go on a bender and destroy the fucking universe.
Who, Lloyd?
No, the king of all gods.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant your real dad.
Yes, my dad went on a bender and destroyed the universe.
Yeah.
He played guitar way too hard.
Oh, my dad, by the way, is all into GameGrumps now.
Really?
Yeah, because he saw the footage of, like, us at MagFest.
Yeah.
And he saw, like, the panel and, like, all the people there, and that, like, made it real for him, like, what's been going on in my life.
Nice.
So now he's like, Dan! I'm so excited! It's awesome.
I'm so excited!
Yeah. The best is when, like, because Dan is the Israeli pronunciation of Dan. That's just how they say A's there. But, like, sometimes he'll try to be more American than he actually is. So he'll try, like, to force himself to say Dan. But it'll come out, like, really forced. It'll be like, hi, Dan! Like, Avi, there's not a Y in my name. Like,
Dan!
Dan! D-A-Y-A-N.
Oh, that's sweet, though.
Yeah, he's the best. My, when I come home, my dad gets all excited. And so, like, I'll talk to him for, like, 45 minutes or an hour when I get home. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go lie down now, because, you know, just had a cross-country flight. He's like, okay. And then I go in there, and, like, 30 seconds later, he comes in, hey, Dan, I thought of something. Like, oh, 5 more times at least with that. Like,
Thought of something.
yeah, in
Turkey burger.
yeah, or he won't,
make those?
or he won't even qualify it with "I thought of something." He's just like our first conversation never happened. It's like, hey, Dan, the soccer game's on tonight. I'm like, okay, cool, okay. And, like, close the door.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, 45 seconds go by. Hey, Dan. Oh, it's so sweet. Let's do it.
Hey, let's go.
Okay. So, my dad, who, as I've gone on record many times as saying, he's a very sweet guy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I can go into quicksand with this.
not exactly a man who qualifies his statements well. So, whoa.
Right. Of that I am aware.
Yeah. So, I guess he saw the new Ninja Sex Party t-shirts we put out. And I'm sure what he wanted to say was great job on the new t-shirts, Dan. Like, I think they're awesome. By the way, this is my size. Can I buy one? I'd love to have one, or something like that. What he ended up texting to me was,
I like the new NSP t-shirt. Large, extra large? Thanks. Dark colors, please.
No! The laughter made me die!
Like, that's pretty presumptuous, Avi. Just fucking give me that shit. Oh, so my dad saw the picture of Brian and I that we took for Instagram in front, like smiling in front of the boxes. And those are like a fourth of the boxes that we have to do. But he meant to write, "You poor guys, how many CDs in every box?" Here's what he actually wrote.
You poor gays. How many CDs in every box?
And I was like, Avi, I think you meant you poor guys. And he just responded, ha ha ha. And then,
Sure I did.
and then my mom texted me from her phone and she was like, Avi strikes again.
Look, I texted you poor gays.
It's the fucking best.
Whoa, look at Knurt. He's growing up.
I know, dude. He's getting big.
Yeah, good for you.
He's getting huge, man. He needs to start eating more.
Oh, I remember when I killed my first animal.
Wait, hold on. I need to buy some Wait, hold on. What?
I'm sorry.
What did you just say about animal
Go on.
killing?
It's not important. You were saying?
I can't move on from that, dude.
I have never killed an animal.
You need to chill out with that.
In fact, to show you what an amazing pussy I've been my entire life.
Okay. How
I
many dicks?
Whoa. There was a fly. There was like a little fruit fly once when I was a kid, and like it was kind of like on my like desk, and then it flew onto the floor, and I was just like on the floor looking at it, and I was like, "Hello, little fruit fly." And then my dad came in and he was like, "Hi, Don," and he like stepped on it and killed it accidentally.
Did you
And
cry?
I cried. I cried like fucking crazy over a fruit fly.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, and I'm like, "Murderer!"
Aww.
Yeah. So that's the degree to which I could not deal with animals getting hurt. Look, dude,
Damn it.
you just fucking rock that guy.
Oh yeah. You know, I never found these guys hard, and then I watched a bunch of like playthroughs of people playing Mario 3. Because this was a game that like I really like. I was inundated by when I was a kid.
Really?
Like it was just like the only game I had.
Do you say inundated?
Yeah. Why?
Where I'm from, we say inundated.
Oh.
Interesting. Florida. You crazy.
Florida.
You're so crazy, Florida.
Yeah, we say car. Do you still say car?
No, that's Boston. Fuck me.
What are some other things that you say? Do you say clicker
Clicker?
for a remote?
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, I have my own made-up word that my dad created called chick chuck.
Chick chuck?
Don, hand me the chick chuck. Because whoa, I'm still in Big Town, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had like one of those really like old school, dang it. Oh.
Nice one.
Got it.
Prick.
Yeah, we had one of those old clickers when I was a kid that would go chick chick. So my dad was like, "It's the chick chuck."
That's cute.
My dad's adorable.
I love him a chap, dude.
You are really fucking just slicing through these things.
That's because I'm really strong, so I'm gonna switch to something that's not as strong. I'm gonna go with a
As my dad would say, "You're cutting through them like a hot butter through knife."
Is that what he said?
He just gets like sayings backwards all the time.
A hot butter through knife.
Yeah, that knife didn't stand a chance against the sharp butter. And, oh god, I told you that like he left a voicemail. I fucking deleted it. I knew I shouldn't. But he left me a voicemail. He was like, "Hi Don. Bye."
Really?
Yeah, just 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
That's amazing.
He's my favorite. My dad, like, is the king of stories that go nowhere and barely qualify as stories. So we were with my other relatives in Israel. And my mom's a huge baseball fan. She loves the Red Sox. And her favorite player was a guy named Nomar Garcia-Parra.
Is that where you got it?
What do you mean?
That you like sports? You get it from your mom?
No, I liked sports way before. And I
I like sports before my mom likes sports.
yeah, I was in before it was cool, and my mom liked it. No, I was a football fan. I'm not really a baseball fan, but she loves the Red Sox, and her favorite player is Nomar Garcia-Parra, and And so like my dad was telling the story like to our other Israeli relatives. He's like, so that's her favorite player, and her email address is Debbie Loves Nomar. And like my other Israeli like cousin who like barely speaks any English was like, that was a good story, Avi.
Like that's the only response he knows to like hearing his story.
It was like the culmination of all his English.
It's like, wow, he barely knows the language well enough to drop some fucking biting sarcasm on my dad. It's hilarious.
I got a wacky brain, man. It does all kinds of things. For good or ill.
Or what?
Or ill.
Oh, it just sounded like you said eh.
For good or ill.
I was like, what is that, some fucking like old English word?
No, it's my dad. For good or ill. Oh, you're dreaming of candy. And not fisting.
I would never dream of that.
Really? I remember when my dad came in and I was playing the Broken EP by 9 Inch Nails, and it was like that part. Oh fuck! I can't sing it. God damn it!
You can say the lyrics really flatly.
Okay. Bad luck, fist fuck, and like my dad walks in, he's like, "I'll come back later." But it's much better if you can sing it.
Welcome back
Whoa.
to Bouldergeist.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, he's made of rock. Yeah. Oh, I wanted 2 cups of coffee.
It's like,
I was told this was decaf.
I know it's I know no one really rents videos anymore, but he has the look on his face that my dad used to get, like when he'd realize that the Blockbuster videos were overdue. Like, oh!
Nice. Oh, he's drinking like fucking booze, and then he's spitting fire at you because
really? Because booze is bad.
Yeah, booze is bad for you. It makes you breathe fire. That would make me want to drink it, honestly, if I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, dude, I could breathe fire if I drink booze. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
But I'd be all like, I can breathe fire if I drink the bad juice.
God damn this fucking game. The bad juice. What are we, children?
That's what I was talking
They're called daddy sodas.
Daddy sodas?
It's what we called beer in my house.
Really?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
It'd be
that.
amazing. Don! What'd you do with my daddy sodas?
Sorry.
My dad, now on tour. With holograms of himself.
Like the fucking gorillas, but it's all your dad.
Oh, please.
Every single one.
Somebody, some VFX wizard, make it happen. I'm happy. I'm feeling I got sunshine in the bag.
Hey.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Gimme, 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 yeah!
Does he really say that?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god, I used to have the. You just reminded me. I used to have the CD single of that song back
Really?
in 1991.
Was it? It was the EP.
No, just the
Just the single.
yeah, just the song and the B-side.
Whoa.
And
What was the B-side?
I can't. You think I fucking remember the Life in the Highway cassette B-side? Oh no, it was CD. It was CD. Because my mine like had a scratch in it, and it used to skip like right at that gimme gimme thing.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, I wanna ride it all night long. Gimme, 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 and it like made me laugh so much, and my dad would get so pissed. He's like, Don, what is that noise? Gimme, 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 gimme. It like would never get to the yeah.
So before this started, before this episode started, you were like, "Hey man, have you ever barfed on a family member?"
Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact, I haven't. Have you? And you're like, yeah. I barfed on my mom. So why don't you share that tale as we ride?
It's not a tale. It's the it's just saying it is funny.
It
and
is
then when
funny.
it's like there's a story, it's like, I don't know, I was barfing, and then my mom was like, here, barf into my hand so it doesn't get all over the floor.
Oh, that's really... Wait, that's weird, but that's sweet, too.
Well, she was like rushing me to the toilet so I could barf into the toilet.
Here, barf into my hand.
But she was like, no, and trying to block. Well, she wasn't like, here, son, this is where you should barf. You're going, no, you're gonna fall off the cliff.
Oh my god,
Go
you're right.
left.
Yeah.
She wasn't like, here, in my noble hand. She was just like, oh god, and like trying to catch it.
My dad would have been the exact opposite. He would have just like held me by the collar, like at a full arm extension, and just been like, go ahead, as long as you don't barf on my tracksuit.
Barf all over the place.
I love it.
Any CVS for 30
Oh,
cents.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
30 cents a pop.
No, stop crossing in front of the TV.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, Aaron.
I gotta do my taxes.
Aaron, how could you?
Oh, no.
As you walked right in front of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm gonna do it again.
No.
Here it goes. Wow.
Right when he's rearing up. Oh, you are on my list, homie.
And...
Ah!
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
That was nice.
Fuck. Oh, no, I got him. All right, cool.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
I can't believe that happened again.
The worst.
Better go see my chiropractor.
God damn it. I can't. Look how fucking close he was to dying.
He's the only guy that can make me feel good.
God, you're like my fucking dad, just like crossing in front at like crucial moments.
Dan!
Hi, Don! Look what I found! A magazine from 1981! Just talk about my dad for 1 second.
Okay, go for it.
Done.
You just reminded me so
No,
much.
I mean done.
Oh,
you had your 1 second.
Sorry. Oh,
It's over.
you're also like my dad in that respect.
I'm sorry.
Dropping humor bombs from 1973.
Whatever.
God damn it, I keep forgetting. All I was gonna say about my dad at the beginning was like, you did that thing he does where he gets like super like crazy and then he goes right back to normal out of nowhere. He'll be like, Don, I can't believe it! This is not how it's supposed to be! Hey, look at that.
I have to experience this because when you describe your dad, it just comes off to me as like a fucking cartoon character.
You're not far off from the truth.
And then I'm like, oh, he can't really be like that. And then it fucking is. And then you show me a voicemail and it's like, Dan! Bye!
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I love him. Like, we're real close. And he's a very sweet, awesome guy. But, like, there are so many times when, like, he'll say something and my mom and I will just look at each other like, wow.
All right.
That's the man you married and fathered me.
Great. Do you have any dadisms?
What, like, things he says?
Yeah, like you find yourself kind of being like, shit.
Oh, I'm turning into my dad?
Yeah.
No. We're so different. We're so, like, insanely different.
Oh.
Man.
I really hope he blocks me on Twitter.
Yeah. you are doing that thing. Oh, scarf cookie. So intense. Ross dog. Yeah.
What am I doing that thing?
Oh, you're doing that thing my dad used to do where like he would start to get into a spiral. He doesn't really do it anymore. But when I was growing up, he would like talk about something that makes him mad and then actually get mad in the process and just get worse and worse. He'd be like, Don, you know, you had so much time to do this. You had so much time. You had so much time. It was like, oh man, like, and it would get to the point where I was like, oh man, here it comes. And
then what came?
Just a little hot blast of anger, and then he'd be fine.
Oh.
So he was like, okay, let's hang out now.
And you're like, Dad, no.
No, I had a real chill relationship with my dad. Oh, speaking of crazy, stupid vocabulary shit. I went and visited my family. And my dad gave me some amazing, some pearls dropped out of his mouth
Yeah?
while I was there.
Did you make sure to write them down?
You know I did. So he was like, my dad, as I've mentioned before, was initially very skeptical about my life choices and career choices. And as things have worked out miraculously, just in time after 15 years of not working out, he's totally come around and he's super into it and he's excited and he loves everything about this. So he wants to learn more about Let's Plays because the concept is still sort of foreign to him.
Right.
So like he's asking me about like, he's like, I see you have a friend, Mark, and I was like, yeah, Markiplier. He's very cool. Like he's a buddy of ours, and he's like, what about the Swedish guy, Pee Wee Didi? I'm like, do you mean PewDiePie? He's like, yeah, it's PewDiePie. Pee Wee Didi. I was like,
Hi guys, my name's Dee Dee. They call me Pee Wee Dee Dee.
Peeweedidi. Avi, is that what you're trying to say? Oh my God, Pee Wee Didi.
You might not be able to guess why they call me Pee Wee Dee Dee. I'll give you a little hint. I'm 3'4", but I'm full of spunk.
Oh, it's the best. It's just amazing. Like everything he says. And so like, I mean, we went through some stuff recently and like we all needed a little bit of a break and like, I was certainly like stressed out. And so the week at home was super good for me because I just hung out with friends and family. And my dad comes in, I'm just lying there watching TV. And he's like, it's nice to have you home. And I'm like, thank you, Avi, it's nice to be home. And he's like, it's really good that you have a nice place that you can come and decompose and like...
Decompose?
You mean decompress? It's like fucking...
No!
Yeah,
Where
no.
you can naturally rot your body away.
A place where you can die and then return to the elements from which you came. Oh my God, a place where you can decompose.
Place where you can decompose.
And I was like, I'm laughing uncontrollably, and he's like, listen, don't say this on GameGrumps. And I'm like, then stop saying amazing shit all the time. I told him straight out, I was like, I have to share this one. So do it, Lobster.
Yes. He's like, no, please don't. But secretly he's like, yes.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that's what it is,
Yeah.
honestly. Because like, he's a very private guy, you know? Like, he wouldn't want any, like, anyone walking up to him and being like, hey, you're Avi, you know? But he secretly loves, like, you know, being adored online, you know? I know he does.
Oh, Spoofy is
Oh, well, because he...
world renowned.
Yeah, when we, I visited my uncle and my grandma, and he came with me, and he played, he took out his phone and he played the spoofy animated that, that someone did, and like, he's just smiling, so happy the entire time. It's great. It's great to watch.
That's adorable.
Yeah, and of course, it led to a conversation with my mom, and she like. My mom, like, was an editor when she was younger, so she's, like, a linguist and very, like, into language. So, like, no one loves the crazy shit my dad says more than she does. And she's been apparently writing them down for years.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
And he was trying to say,
Did
like...
she, like, show, like, a secret book that had, like, a lock on it? And she's like, I wanted to share this with you your whole life, Dan.
On the fridge, there was a Post-it note of something he had said, and it was, they were talking about something political, and he's like generally a moderate with like most of his thinking, and so like he meant to say, like, he was trying to say like extremists aren't, you know, the way to go in either direction, and he actually ended up saying was down with extremism.
Whoa! Yeah.
Extremism, baby. Yep, down with it. I'm tired of it.
Oh, I love extremism. That is something that you and me and your dad were gonna have to disagree on.
Yeah, me too.
Extremism. Everybody loves extremism, dude. I say up with extremism.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
In fact, we need mandatory extremism sessions.
Yeah, exactly. God. I often think, like, whenever I'm watching Pee Wee Dee, it's so nice to have a place where I can decompose and just think about my extremism.
That's very extremistic of you.
It's like my dad is just slowly but surely creating his own language. You can do it. You got so many E-tanks.
Thanks.
If it was my dad playing this game, that E would stand for it. Yeah! Bonus man.
Way, maybe people will stop going up there.
I see.
I'll leave the details to you. I hope she gives me the rest of the armor. I think she gives me the pants.
Are you on Lionel's Safari?
No. Lionel Country Safari. Located in Florida. I used to live right next to that place. Lion Country Safari.
What is that?
It's like a zoo that you can drive through.
With lions?
And they'll just run up to your car.
Oh, that's unsettling.
No, it's cool.
Really?
Yeah, the giraffes will like reach their head inside your car and stuff.
Well, that stuff I've...
And you can just feed them.
They had that at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, the safari.
That's cool.
I don't know if they still do. But, like, yeah, my dad fed, like, a monkey one time. You're not supposed to. And he was like, what could go wrong? And, like, there's 1,000 monkeys on our car in, like, within 10 seconds. Yeah, terrifying.
That's awesome. Well, I guess he learned his lesson then, right? And then the next day he went back and fed more monkeys.
Yeah, you kidding? Then
he was fucking thrilled.
Then he grabbed the monkeys and fed them to the lions.
Yeah. And then the day after, monkeys attacked a child for wanting food from him. I wonder where they got that idea from.
It's the circle of life. The monkeys are just beating the crap out of it. And it carries us on. He's eating me! Oh. Oh my god. There you go.
Ninja stars. I'm gonna die first. Well, I think I can attack those, actually.
Better hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's much better. Don't blow it.
Try my best.
Are you blowing it? Sounded like my dad for a second. Dan, are you in there blowing it?
No, Dad.
No, God, leave me alone. I need privacy, please.
Done. The Ford baby. No. Have you ever just like mumbled into the voice recognition shit and see what comes out?
Yeah.
Where it's just like you just treat it like a human because you're supposed to be like, who was the guy from the Who?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, who was? Shit.
My dad is the best with Siri. Siri! I'm looking for the, and then it's like, bing! Out of time.
Beep, beep. You're an idiot. Please put me down.
Learn to speak English.
Learn to speak English.
Damn, Siri. What was your dad's joke about, like, like something was red? He was like, your ass.
Oh yeah. Whenever I was like, I look a red car, he's like, your butt's gonna be red in a minute.
It's such a dad joke. I love it. Oh, it's so good.
Look at that red fish. Your butt's gonna be red in a minute. It's like, why? Did I say something bad or?
No, you just gave me a window of opportunity to smack your ass.
He never spanked me.
No, my dad neither.
He hit my brother once and was just like, nope, never again.
Oh, that's what happened with my dad and my sister. Like, he didn't actually hit her. He just, like, gave her, like, a spank. And she was like, my butt's bleeding. Jen, I'm sorry I told that story.
My butt's bleeding.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, of course not.
I don't know. Maybe your dad was, like, vicious.
No way. He's a gentle lamb. But, like, I guess she was just being, like, super overdramatic.
My butt's bleeding.
She might have actually used the word tushy, which is the best. The best of all butt monikers.
My tuchus is bleeding.
My tuchus. We never said tuchus, although we are a very Jewish family.
Hey.
Hello.
It's back to Katamari with us.
Oh, welcome back, Aaron.
We had a great... Oh, welcome back, Daniel.
Hello.
We had a great,
Christmas vacation?
Christmas vacay.
A vacation in which we played different games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually did go to New York since the last time you saw me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I went and saw my family
What
fams.
did you do there?
I hung out with my mom and my dad.
Oh, that's nice.
And we my mom actually told me some sweet stories about my dad that I didn't know.
Oh yeah?
Like the way he took me for a drive, my sister and I, when we were kids, to the salted sea.
Oh.
And my mom was like, "That water doesn't look safe." And he's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." And like my sister and I are swimming around, and like a year later, they find out that it was like a toxic waste dump, like chemical
God.
spill.
What?
Yeah. That's my dad.
Wait.
No, don't worry about it.
But you were okay, right?
I'm fine.
You didn't grow a third leg?
No, I mean my thumbs are weird, but I think they were always like that. Yeah, pretty good, right? Another classic Avi moment. No, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
He's also thrilled that you know,
Spoofy?
yeah, that spoofy has become a thing, and people quote it. It's great, because I mean, for the most part, he wants to stay out of the public eye, you know, but he loves the fact that spoofy is a thing.
Welcome back.
Yo. Oh, dude, I was.
You losing batteries?
No, I just remembered, like, I got a call from the CVS pharmacy, but I guess they're having trouble with, like, the, like, certain parts of their automated system.
Yeah.
Like, because you know how automated systems have the parts that, like, are used for every part of every phone call? And then, like, there's the part that, like, changes based on the patient. And so the part that's changed on the patient, I guess, is fucking up. So it was like, "Hello, this is CVS Pharmacy, calling for we wanted to tell you that your prescription for is now available." It was so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was dying.
Or like when somebody doesn't know how to fucking... Somebody who doesn't know how to use like a phone or like a phone system very well, just kind of, you know, it's like, "Would you like to accept a call from..." The fuck is that shit? If not,
That is
press 2.
totally my dad. Totally. They have not. It hasn't happened in so long because with cell phones and shit.
Right.
But like when he used to call me during college, it would be like, "You have a call from." Ha! Do you accept?
I don't know a
or like, yeah, or him talking to my mom. Like, "You have a call from." "I don't understand how these work. Dad, can you show me how to?" Do you accept? Oh god. Oh, that is so fucking funny. I haven't thought of that in a while.
Yeah, dude. I bet there's so much, like 90s ass shit I could think of, like, to make jokes about.
Totally.
It would be completely irrelevant now.
You also just reminded me of, let me see if I can find it. My dad left me a voicemail, just where he, like, comes really strong out of the gate, you know? Hi! Yeah, it's just like, "Ah!" Hold on, let me...
Oh my god, that's exactly what I said!
Hey! Oh, that's great. That's great.
I've just recently seen a picture of your father.
Oh yeah, he's totally awesome, normal suburban dad type
Yeah,
guy.
and not what I expected.
Well, everyone thinks he has like long gray hair. My dad looks nothing like me.
Yeah.
I look more
you're
like my mom.
Definitely your mom.
Yeah, but my dad was super like handsome back in the 70s. That he did have long hair then, and like he was like just out of the Israeli army, so he was all like fucking like super cut up. I was like, "Jesus, Avi, you look fucking awesome." He was like,
Yeah, whatever.
Did I ever play the voicemail where he told me never to play it on GameGrumps?
Yes.
It's like, "I'll kill you."
Yes, that is a great one. I'm sure it's in the Dan's Dad compilations.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll play it again.
Like an hour-long compilations of you talking about and also
Hi,
hearing.
Dan. Granny Sexbang is with me in the car. She's in the house.
That's my mom.
We all want to thank you how much we enjoyed the video. So, lots of luck with it. And if I ever hear myself again on GameGrumps, I'll never call you again. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
from
man.
June of last year.
Jesus.
That's how long I keep these things and treasure them.
Oh, because they're beautiful.
Avi, I love
it's like
you.
art.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh God, not this level.
My dad does not realize that every time he's about to leave a message on my phone, it's a masterpiece that I will treasure for decades to come.
Yep.
Okay.
Game Grumps.
We didn't discuss this change.
The show where we get literally more mature every single moment.
That's me getting more and more mature.
Legitimate. Oh, I always do that. I want to say legitimately and literally at the same time, so it comes out legitimately.
Legitimately.
It's legitimately the stupidest thing I've ever said.
Legit. That's like a Brian Regan bit.
What?
Where he's like, you ever wanted to say, like, take care, but then he said good luck? And so it's like, take luck.
Yeah, it does happen, man.
Or like when you're, when you assume that somebody's pregnant.
Oh, my dad's done that. He was like, when are you expecting? And the woman's like, I'm just weirdly fat. She didn't say that, I'm paraphrasing, but that was the gist. And my dad laughed. I mean, I'm sure it was like the nervous, like, I'm sorry laugh, but he couldn't help it. What else do you do? My mom definitely laughed.
That's like the worst
Yeah.
situation to possibly be in. Yeah, that was the Brian Regan bit was like when you can't stop yourself after you've like committed to what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's just like, when's that baby due?
You fucking sick hot blorp.
Blorp. Gonna get some blorp tonight. Oh, hey, you'll appreciate this. While I was hanging out with my family, I was telling my dad about, like, I shave with a straight razor now. Like, I used to use electric razors and stuff, but like, I like the, this isn't interesting, but I like the ritual of, like, you know, using the horsetail brush and all that and the single blade and whatever. So I was like, yeah, Avi, I use the single blade now. Gotta take care of the moneymaker, my face. And he was like, yeah, you gotta take the money shot. And I'm like, no, that's not what that means, Avi. I think he meant like pictures that like are
Yeah.
really great and they
Yeah.
like get you a lot of cash. Like, no, father.
That is
He's like,
not
why?
how
What does it mean? I was like, I'll tell you later.
money shot.
You gotta take the money shot.
Video game.
No, you're fine. You're just not Japanese.
That much is clear.
They're at a different level that we can't comprehend.
I'm gonna die, dude. I'm gonna fucking die.
No, it's just leaves. It's happy
I wish
leaves.
they'd leave me alone.
Oh, nicely done.
Damn it! I hate!
Puns.
I just hate in general!
Oh,
I'm capable of that emotion, so I do it often!
cool. Let it out, man. I'm having a super good time.
This is therapeutic for me.
I know. Every time you yell at me, I eat comfort Skittles, so it's just perfect.
Is that like from a time long past?
Yeah.
Like, don't remind me of being a child.
Daddy, no! Skittles.
Skittles are a trigger for you. You just
My-
eat them and it's like, oh, no!
My dad actually, he's an awesome dude, but, he's Israeli and he's kind of a wacky guy. And, he would sometimes, make mistakes parenting me, you know? Just take me to a scary movie and then I'd be traumatized. And then he would take me to, for pancakes to make me feel better. Always. So, pancakes have become synonymous with, I can't deal with life, I need pancakes.
That's fun. Like, even now?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Fucking however many years later.
That's crazy.
It's weird. IHOP. Special place in my heart. Yeah, so I was in Little League. I played Little League baseball, and I played in the outfield, which is where you play when you have no fucking talent.
Yeah.
And you throw like a girl.
And you just stand around all like, my legs hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, so they put me in the outfield. Actually, I threw worse than a girl. There were plenty of girls on our team who threw amazingly well, much better than I did. And so, my dad has, home video of, it goes to me in the outfield, and I'm just standing around. Because no kid is strong enough to hit like the baseball that far.
Yeah.
So you just stand there the whole game, and then he like brings the camera back to back to like the pitcher and the action, and then after the pitch he goes back to me, and I'm like on my knees making dirt castles in the fucking ground, and you can hear my dad turn to my mom like, I don't think Dan is going to be an athlete. Oh man. Next time on Game Grumps, more shameful tales from my childhood. Okay. And use hamster in microwave oven. How sick!
Oh no, come on!
Aw,
We got the lame version.
damn it. There definitely was a version where you could blow up a hamster in the microwave.
How sick.
Like, maybe they meant sick as in, like, the new way. Like, sick!
Whoa, totally rad.
Oh, have I told you that my dad recently learned about the word sick,
Really?
but doesn't, like, fully understand how to use it yet? Like he understands that it means, like, really good, but he doesn't know, like, when it's appropriate. So, like, he bought, like, a cantaloupe, and he was like, hey, Dan, this cantaloupe is pretty sick, right? I'm like, I don't know if it is, Avi.
This is a sick cantaloupe. You're going to feel real sick when you eat this cantaloupe.
It is rife with E. coli.
Yeah, that's cool. There you go. See?
I
If
kept
you-
my cool.
If you'd gotten angry, you would have fallen off there.
You think so?
Yeah. Like my dad, who I went to visit my parents for the past few days.
Yeah.
And they're great. Everything's cool. But my mom had an amazing moment where she was like, she was telling me that my dad is the one man that can turn lemonade into lemons. Like,
What?
like he can make like a good situation bad just because he has like a negative attitude sometimes. So she was like, "You're the only man I know who can actually take delicious lemonade and turn it into lemons." And my dad's response was, "Sugar is bad for you." He is the fucking best.
Oh, I guess it is.
So let's take that approach.
Okay.
His oily volleyball game in Top Gun.
Oh, fuck yeah. Playing with the boys?
Playing with the boys. Staying with the boys.
One of life's simple joys is the boys. Oh god, I used to listen to that song fucking non-stop.
It is the funniest.
Oh, it's so good.
It's much like any gay anthem. Like at the time, it's not apparent. Like YMCA. Like my dad had no idea that was like talking about blowing guys at the YMCA. It's like what? They just like to spell.
But yeah, that sort of blew my mind. I was like, whoa, what an accent.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I love foreign accents, especially my dad's. Hi, Dan. Oh God, he said some fucking funny shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just saw him recently.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 'cause I was hanging out with him. He was giving me the rundown of what he thought of the new Ninja Sex Party album.
Yeah.
It was very. He was like, "Would you like a critique?" And I was like, "You're gonna give it to me anyway, Avi. Like, there's no sense in me saying no." He was like, "I like 6969 is the best song you have ever done," and I was like, "That's really nice. I'm so happy." He's like, "On the other hand." Samurai Abstinence Patrol, that sounds like Starbomb. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? And he's like, no, nothing. It just... Oh, man.
Jesus. All right, guys.
Well, good morning, everybody. Don't let me interrupt your gentle slumber.
They've really shot up too. They shot up like when my dad used to wake me up for school.
You're like, whoa!
I'm still alive.
Have you ever had a dream that someone you love died, and then you wake up and they're still alive, and you're like, yes.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy? It's such
Actually,
a crazy
yes.
feeling. Because like in your dream, so much time can pass that like you go through the whole like experience of like mourning them and like getting over the death and shit.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you're like, none of that shit happened.
Wow. This is awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell my dad I love him.
And then you do, and everything's fine. And
Yeah.
then you wake up, and
And then you do, and your dad's like, Don, what the fuck are you talking about?
please leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm reading.
I'm reading the Israeli paper.
Does he?
He does sometimes.
Whoa.
The Jerusalem Post.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
It's hard to understand for me.
Yeah. It's in a language you don't read.
Many symbols. My dad referred to pebbles as pabbles. That was the other really cute thing he said.
Pebbles.
No, Dan, don't drive behind the truck because it kicks up the pebbles and they get on the windshield. Does it, Avi? Will the pebbles be flying at us at a dangerous pace? Yeah.
Dude, if I moved to Japan and lived there for like 40 years, I'd be like, what does you know here? Like, I'd be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It always baffles me how, and this is not a knock, this is like a questioning.
Yeah, no, talk shit on my dad, please.
No, it's like,
He's not here to defend
how
himself.
does it, I guess it's just like keeping stock of the original. I guess that's cool. It's like holding on to the classic.
Well, I mean, according to him, he has to think in Hebrew and then translate it in his head and then speak.
I see.
Yeah.
That probably makes more sense.
Yeah. So who knows?
Which is probably what I'll do last, because it's the hardest.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of arch dragons there.
Yeah. Like Super Dragon Zenith. Like, I mean, you can't get more like top of the mountain than that.
Super Dragon Zenith?
Yeah, like instead of peak.
Oh.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
That's what zenith means.
It does.
Means like peak.
That is correct.
I'd like to peek at your dragon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, look at your Zenith. My grandparents actually had a TV by a company called Zenith. Pretty sure they don't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, I've seen Zenith TVs.
Do they still exist?
I don't know.
It was really old. The remote control only had 4 buttons, and each one was like click click. Like there were 3 white buttons and an orange button.
Whoa.
Yeah, and that's why my dad to this day calls the remote control the Chick Chuck.
The Chick Chuck?
Don, pass me the Chick Chuck. Oh, I love it. But yeah, I guess when he came to America, that's the TV they had.
All right, what's this? Buoy Base Galaxy?
Yeah, a delicious bouillabaisse.
Well, it's time for Booyah Base Galaxy next time on motherfucking Game Grumps.
Do it.
And next time, I'm probably going to send Dan home.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? You're going home.
No, Aaron.
What? What's...
My dad's gonna kill me. Did you get kicked off of Game Grumps early today? What did you do?
Whatever, don't talk to me, Dan. I'm having a bad day as it is.
You don't understand. My life is hard.
I gotta play video
Gotta
games.
think about stuff.